Some people don't need to stab you in the back because they're already holding the knife and smiling right in front of you. We don't talk about it enough. But the truth is, some of the most dangerous people in your life aren't your enemies. They're the ones who call you bro or bestie. They're your so-called ride or die who laugh with you but secretly hope you fall. Because deep down, they can't handle your strength. They can't stand that you're focused and growing while they're still where they were 1, 2, 3, even 10 years ago. So they do what fake friends do best. They drag you off your path. The worst part? They're subtle, calculated, almost undetectable, and they do it all under the pretense of love because they want to stay close enough to hurt you. This video isn't just for entertainment, it's a warning. If you're watching this, chances are you already feel it. Someone comes to mind the moment you hear the words fake friend. You just haven't had the proof until now. I'm going to show you 6 signs of a friend who secretly resents you, envies you, and deep down wants to see you fall. Some of these will hurt to hear, but they'll save you months, maybe even years, of betrayal. And I'll leave a bonus at the end, the most important red flag of all. So make sure you stay until then. Welcome to Stoic Clarity, where we teach you how to become your best and most unbreakable self. Let's begin. The first sign is that they downplay your wins but exaggerate your mistakes. Here's something most people overlook. It's not what they say when you're struggling that reveals who they are. It's what they say when you're finally winning. A real friend celebrates you loudly, genuinely, without hesitation. But a fake friend, they act like your success is no big deal. They say things like, "You got lucky," or "It's not that deep," or "Yeah, but anyone could have done that." They nod, then quickly change the subject. Because deep down, your glow-up triggers them. They can't handle that you're no longer beneath them. And while they pretend they're just being real with you, what they're actually doing is poisoning your confidence drip by drip. Now flip it. Watch how they react when you slip up. Suddenly they've got opinions. They bring it up in front of others. They replay your worst moments like a broken record. Why? Because it gives them power. It makes them feel superior to someone they secretly resent for rising. This kind of person isn't a friend. They're an oppressor hiding in plain sight. If someone only shows warmth when you're down but stays cold when you shine, that's not support, that's envy. And no one who truly wants to see you win will ever make you feel guilty for doing so. Sign number 2, they badmouth others, then smile to their faces. Let me paint you a picture. You're out with a friend. A colleague from work walks by and joins you briefly. There's laughter, a few inside jokes, smiles all around. Everything seems light, warm and friendly. But the moment that colleague leaves the room, the energy shifts. Ugh, she's so fake. He's so irritating. I don't know how you tolerate him. I honestly can't stand them. And they say it so casually, like it's normal, like it's some shared ritual of bonding. But let's be brutally honest here. If someone can effortlessly tear down the same person they just smiled at, what do you think they say about you when you're not around? Most people brush it off because gossip feels harmless. It's easy to laugh along, to nod in agreement, to feel like you're part of some inner circle. But what you're really witnessing is a red flag. Gossip is not harmless. It's a crack in the mask, a glimpse into someone's true character. Fake friends thrive on drama, not just for entertainment, but because it gives them control. It keeps them relevant. It allows them to stir narratives, create doubt, and quietly manipulate the way others are seen. And here's the hard truth. If they see everyone as competition, you are not the exception. You are just next in line. The rule is simple and ironclad. Anyone who gossips to you will eventually gossip about you. So the next time you hear someone so confidently dismantle someone else behind their back, understand they've likely already rehearsed your downfall too. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and don't ignore the quiet signs. Let's move on to the next sign. The third sign is that they lack loyalty. Let's talk about something heavy. A friend who vanishes when you're in pain but expects you to show up for them. That's not loyalty, that's convenience. Real loyalty isn't loud. It doesn't show up in likes or group chats. It's quiet, present, unshakable, especially when everything is falling apart. Ask yourself, who checks in when you're not fun to be around, when you're not winning, when your energy isn't easy to consume? Because a fake friend doesn't love you. They love what you give, your time, your energy, your light. But the moment you're down, they disappear. No message, no call, no effort. And yet, when they need something, you're expected to drop everything, be their therapist, their cheerleader, their fixer. If you don't, suddenly you're the problem. You've changed. You're acting distant. They guilt you for setting boundaries, but forget they abandoned you first. This isn't friendship. It's a transaction. You give, they take, and when you run dry, you're discarded. Here's the brutal truth. They were never there for you, only for the version that served them. So let this be your wake-up call. If they can't sit with you in your shadows, they don't deserve a seat in your light, because real friendship isn't proven when times are good. It's revealed when everything goes wrong. And if they go silent when it matters most, that silence is your answer. Pay attention. Not everyone deserves your presence. Let's move on. Sign number 4. They exploit your insecurities, because that's where they control you. A real friend guards your insecurities. A fake one collects them like ammunition. It starts small. A joke about your biggest fear. A casual reminder of that one failure. Always when you're finally dreaming big. But it's not random, it's strategic. Because the moment you begin to rise, they feel you slipping out of reach. So they clip your wings, one subtle comment at a time. Are you sure that's a good idea? Didn't that fail last time? That doesn't sound like you. On the surface, it sounds like concern. But dig deeper. It's sabotage, not to protect you, but to keep you manageable. Because if you heal, if you grow, if you gain confidence, they lose control. That's why they joke about your flaws in public. Why they downplay your wins and highlight your stumbles. Why every time you leave their presence, you somehow feel smaller. Real friends don't mock you. They don't twist your vulnerabilities into punchlines. And they never use sarcasm as a tool to keep you insecure. But fake friends thrive on it because your self-doubt is their safety net. So next time someone jokes about your goals, your past, or your personality, pause. Ask yourself, does this feel like support or sabotage? Because someone who truly wants you to grow will never weaponize the very parts of you you're learning to love and improve. And sometimes it's not the loud betrayal that hurts most. It's the quiet belittling disguised as laughter. That's not friendship, that's oppression. Sign number 5. They keep score of everything they've ever done for you. At first, it might feel like generosity. They help you move. They cover the bill. They listen when you're down. They even go out of their way for you sometimes. But slowly, it begins to feel different. They start making comments like, after everything I've done for you, I guess helping you that day didn't mean much. Or worse, they bring it up in front of others to remind you that you owe them something. This is not kindness, this is control in disguise. A real friend gives freely because they care. A fake friend gives to build leverage. Their help was never just help, It was an unspoken contract, one they never let you forget. Here's what you'll notice. They keep mental receipts, they tally favors like transactions, and when you finally say no, they make you feel guilty, ungrateful, disloyal. But real love doesn't demand a ledger. Real connection doesn't come with strings attached. These types of friends don't show up because they want to. They show up because they're investing in future control. It's not generosity, it's emotional debt. And the moment you try to step back, you'll feel the weight of that debt land on your shoulders. You'll hear things like, "Wow, I guess I see how much I mattered to you," or "I was always there for you and this is what I get." It's manipulative because now you're not dealing with a disagreement, you're defending your character, and that's how they win. Not by being kind, but by making you question if you're ungrateful for finally setting a boundary. So here's the truth. Real friendship gives because it wants to, not because it wants something in return. If someone weaponizes their help, they were never helping, they were collecting. And if you're constantly reminded of what you owe, it's time to reevaluate what they truly mean when they say, "I care." Because care without respect is just quiet control. The final sign is that they shared your secrets just to bond with someone else. You opened up. You were vulnerable. Maybe it was a bad mistake you made. Maybe it was something from your past you've never told anyone. You trusted them. But now, someone else knows, and they didn't hear it from you. Fake friends don't always betray you to hurt you. Sometimes they do it to benefit themselves. They trade your secrets for attention. They use your story to connect with others, to seem deep, to build trust, to feel important. And when confronted, they'll downplay it. "I didn't think it was a big deal. I was just trying to help." Or worse, "I thought it was okay." But deep down, they knew what they were doing. Because exposing someone else's wounds for social leverage isn't carelessness. It's betrayal with a smile. A real friend protects your silence like sacred ground. A fake one exploits it the moment it benefits them. So remember this, if someone can't keep your confidence when it costs them nothing, they'll sell your soul the second it gains them something. Let them go. I'll end with this bonus. Before you point fingers, take a breath. Yes, fake friends are real. They laugh with envy. They cheer while secretly hoping you fail. They smile, then gossip the moment you leave. But here's what most people miss. Sometimes we're not the victim. Sometimes we were the ones who stayed silent, who shared the secret, who didn't show up when it mattered. Before you cleanse your circle, cleanse yourself. Because real growth doesn't just mean spotting betrayal, it means becoming the kind of man who never has to wear a mask. Friendship reflects who you are, so guard your space, but also guard your integrity. If this video hit home, subscribe to Stoic Clarity. This isn't just a channel. It's a movement for men who think deeper, move quieter, and live with sharper vision. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's build something real together. Stay grounded, stay dangerous.